Good evening or good afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Wisdom Circle. Yay! It's that time of the month. Can you believe it's December and our last Wisdom Circle of the year? Oh my
Wow.
God. I just can't believe it. It is nuts. Let me read this. Welcome to the Wisdom Circle. My name's Priscilla with my co-host Heather down there. And we'd like to welcome our fellow circle members, Jean, Joan, Terry Lee, and Terry Suzuki. We gather together monthly as a discussion group of women regarding awakening, awareness, and ascension. Our goal is to share, support, and validate each other, as well as others who are following a spiritual path. We're here to share and discuss spirituality related theories, experiences, information, and perspectives from diverse backgrounds and points of view. We hope to make you laugh, to feel included, and maybe gain some insight or perspective on whatever is happening to you on your spiritual journey. Our individual paths are unique. No two of us are the same. So please take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. And remember, this is for entertainment and spiritual purposes only. And today we're going to talk about raising our frequency and vibration through cleansing our chakras and cleansing and balancing our chakras through sound and mudras. And this is all going to be led by the lovely SunPsychic Jean. So I'm going to see if I can put you, in the spot.
Wrong one. There we go.
Well, you never know who you're going to choose. So all participants' contact details are in the description of each Wisdom Circle video, as is a list of future Wisdom Circle show dates, presenters, and subjects. So please check that out in a few weeks because this is the last one of the year and we do not have anything scheduled for next year yet. So I'm handing it over to Miss SunPsychic Jean. But I do want to say hello to Joan, Terry Lee. Thank you for joining Heather and I.
Yes.
Thank you, Priscilla, and thank you, ladies, for all coming and being here and supporting me on this endeavor. And thank you, everybody, for coming. It's so nice to see you, Laura, Delphi, Ethan, Risa, Sandra, Amy, and everybody. I'm so happy that you're all here. And we're going to be doing an exercise. And what I mean by exercise is that we're going to be...
I did it again. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what I did or how to change it. There we go.
There you go. You got it.
And Deborah is here. Nice to see you. So we're going to be asking everybody to participate. And what we ask is that you get out a piece of paper and I think that's spelled wrong. It's a typo, but and number on the piece of paper, number 1 from 1 to 7. And we also will be using a pendulum. So if you have a pendulum, please do get your pendulum and have it ready. And just let me know if you're going to be participating so I know how many people to expect to be here. Oh, Risa has her pendulum. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And I just ask that if anybody is listening to this, either on a podcast or while you're traveling, please do not listen to this while you're driving. It is
no participation while driving.
It's going to be quite impactful, and it's going to be it will be changing your frequency and energy. And we just want to make sure that you're here and fully aware of what we're working on and what we're focusing on. Hi, Sean G. So nice to see you. And I think Laura.
Jean, okay. Can I ask a quick question? Can you tell them how, if they don't have a pendulum, if they have a necklace with a crystal or something, how to maybe dial it in before the show, or what type of a necklace would work? If that's possible.
I mean, you can. Now, I have a necklace here and it will swing, but it's not as hard of a swing or a fast as a swing. And I have another, you see, I have all these, depending on what shirt I wear, I have a couple of necklaces here to throw on in case I forget. And I guess something like this would work. This is it's an opal. It's actually really beautiful.
It is beautiful. I love that.
It's Well, it's vintage butterfly, and I buy the vintage ones, and there are 2 opals in there. But yeah, so yeah, something like this rather than, I mean, something like this would work in a pinch, but I would definitely, it's just not as, I don't know. I guess it would. I guess
And I was going to say, in a pinch, I have even used my keys. There are no loops there that I don't mess with it, and it will work just like my necklace.
That's a great
So
idea.
it just, in a pinch, find something that swings freely.
Really?
I have used in a pinch a tea bag.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes.
You can just
I
wet it
thought of
in a little
that.
so it has weight and squeeze it out really good. And I mean, in a pinch, you can do that.
So,
Like,
Jean, isn't it true if you have an intention, if you say the intention, I'm going to be using you and I want you to communicate to me, and what is yes and what is no. But when you send out the intention, that works with other items, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Because I was lucky to find mine.
Kelly's here, and
Bless.
I was just on with Kelly, the mystic next
Hi,
door,
Kelly.
earlier today.
Kelly.
And we had a wonderful show together. And look, Sacred Key Code Stacy is here. Hi, Stacy. Thanks
Stacy.
so much for coming. You were on my mind today, Stacy. I think you're going to really love this. And everybody's saying, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" So I just want to remind for everybody that's new coming in, and I'm so embarrassed that it's a typo. Get a piece of paper and number it from 1 to 7. And we will be using a pendulum for this exercise. So if there's, Bora is here. So I was
Yes,
going to
hi,
say,
Bora.
oh, and
if
And
he-
Akila.
Keela.
Hey, Akila.
Yeah, great chat.
oh, wow. Okay. Very
Great
nice.
people.
Akila,
I
it's
think
so nice to
Akila's
see you.
watching from Trinidad.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
And
think
if
she's
there's
in
any
Trinidad.
moderators in here, if you could just remind people as they come into what we're doing and just get them updated, because we're going to be going from one step to the next step to the next step. And I don't want to stop. And Risa, you're so cute. I got my paper, pen, and pendulum. I'm numbered. She's already.
All right.
I'm ready to go. Hey,
Okay.
Bora Bora.
So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to test our own chakras. And the way I'm going to ask you to do this is by starting at your root chakra. And we're going to hold our pendulum out in front of us. But we're going to be doing it, if you're seated, just put it down to where, across from where your root chakra is. But I'm going to show you on my throat chakra. So we're going to hold it in front of here. And you're going to say, is my throat chakra balanced? And if you get any type of a circle, any type of a round swing, this is a balanced chakra. So if you get like a back and forth swing, it's a little bit out of whack. If you get no swing, then it may be blocked. So we're just going to leave it at that. Now, there are other swings, like if you get a really big swing, it's overstimulated. But for this practice, I just want you to test your own chakras and just say, is my throat chakra balanced? And then see what it is that you get. But start at the root chakra and move up. And I'm going to do this with everybody. So we're all going to do our own. And I'm going to demonstrate once again. I'm going to do my third eye. For my third eye chakra, is my third eye chakra balanced? Yep, it's going around in a nice little circle. Just going to see if it was getting too big, but no, it looks good. It looks nice and healthy. So sometimes if it's swinging like erratically like that, it's overstimulated. You don't want it swinging like off your finger or anything. And the other way is if it would be just swinging back and forth or back and forth this way, it may not be in total balance. You may just need to tweak it. So what we're going to do is we're going to check our own chakras. We're going to write down balanced or over or blocked or whatever you want to write down under each chakra number. One would be the root chakra, which is where you sit at the base of your spine, where your pelvic bone is. And then 2 would be your sacral chakra, which is two fingers below your belly button, sort of like where the reproductive organs are. And then your 3rd chakra is your solar plexus, and that would be between your belly button and your breastbone. So it's 2 fingers above your belly button. And then your heart chakra would be right here at your breastbone here, right where your lungs and heart are, obviously. And then the throat chakra would be right here where your throat is. And then your 3rd eye would be in the center of your forehead. And then we're also going to be doing our crown chakra, which is just a few inches above our head, but as long as you can get it above your head. It might be hard. You might have to do it in front of a mirror or just trust yourself. I don't know if we can see it ourselves when we're testing it. And it is we're going to be doing this at the end of our exercise as well. So just write down what you have.
Okay.
And it's 1 through 7. So I did my... Yep. And it just takes a moment. As soon as you start seeing the swing. My heart's good. My solar plexus is good. Now my sacral is standing still. My sacral is blocked at this moment. It is actually standing perfectly still. And then my root chakra, I have to move this up a way. My root chakra would be sort of like between your legs almost, like really way down there. Right about, yep. My root, now isn't that funny? My root is doing good. Usually 1 below or 1 above would be blocked if let me see my sacral. It is like standing still, you guys. I mean, honestly, it is like not moving at all. I'm surprised. So don't be surprised if you're over or blocked. I thought I would have them all ready to go, but this is a good exercise for me. So my sacral is blocked. And everything else looks good. My root chakra was a little bit of a small circle, but it's still good. That's funny. How about you ladies? Did you ladies come up with anything different or anything that you want to share? Or
My
if you want,
was slow.
Your sacral was slow too?
Slower than the others. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I also have a weird, kind of an odd thing where the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, they're all good. They're moving freely and all in the same direction. And then I get to my heart, my throat, my eye, and nothing's happening. And then my crown chakra is just fine.
Weird.
Mine all seem to be open and spinning. So that's good.
Yay, Joan.
Good job.
Okay. I'm just going to look in it. What the?
That's really interesting, isn't it?
I can't tell what mine's doing.
I think it's swinging back and forth, a
swinging.
little bit of a circle, but mostly back and forth.
Oh,
That's a circle.
Oh, there it goes. There's the circle.
That's a big
There you
circle.
go.
that's
Big
huge.
circle.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting what Deborah said.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry. Does it matter what direction the circle goes? My heart chakra spun opposite direction. Made nice circles. I do believe so, but we weren't going to get that granular today. But I do believe so. It does make a difference, and I believe it all should be working in the clockwise. And Stacy, if you know, you can chime in the clockwise. And I don't know, like if you're in Australia, it might be the other way. I don't know, but I did.
Like the toilet, is that what?
I wasn't prepared to
I
get
don't
that
know.
granular. And Lisa said her sacral and third eye is unbalanced.
Well, it'll be
But-
interesting to see if it turns the correct direction once we raise our vibration.
Exactly. Yep.
Tequila says her throat
everybody's tuning
needs
in.
work.
That's great. So, what is a big wild circle? Does
Overactive.
overactive? Oh boy,
Your crown chakra's overactive.
that's overactive, man. That's
Woo!
okay. And
That's
but
okay,
my
I wouldn't mind
my
that.
sacral chakra needs some work. It was kind of this way and this way, and yeah. So that's very interesting, Jean.
And
Sure
Akila
is.
said her throat chakra needs work, and the others seem fine.
Good.
Very good. Very good. So what I wanted to do, yeah. So Deborah, there may be a underactive activity going on there for your heart chakra. But I do know they all should be moving in the same direction. I believe it is in the clockwise direction. And oh look, Water Lily said blocked in 1 and 2, open in the rest. And oh, all the rest are open and overactive. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sandra doing good.
Interesting.
She's in balance. Good girl.
Good, Sandra. Good. Interesting. So what we're doing is we're just setting up a baseline.
Okay.
Oh, here. And Stacy's helping us out. She says opposite direction could be depletion, low energy. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, underactive. Yeah. Good. Thank you very much, Stacy. All right. So what we're doing is we're just setting a baseline for what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to be introducing you to some mudras, and mudras would be hand positions that we use, and the placement of the hand position, where the placement is. And then we're going to be toning. And I'm going to teach you each chakra, each hand position, and each tone. So we're going to go through each chakra. We're going to practice the hand position, and some of them are really hard, you guys. So just do the best you can. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through each chakra together, and we're going to go root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, and we're going to hold the mudra and tone. Go to the next one, hold the mudra and tone. Go to the next one, hold the mudra and tone. And we're going to work on building this vibration, this activity, this intention. And then at the end, we're also going to be saying some statements or mantras for each one of the chakras when we're to activate the opening. And then after we do our statements for each chakra, we will then come back and check them one more time. So we're going to be moving fast here, you guys, because we only have an hour and it's already been 20 minutes. So try and keep up with us as much as you can, but I want to try and get through all of them. All right. And make this here and present. Okay, so this is the first one. This is the root chakra. And the sound for this root chakra is lam. And it's hard to see because it comes up a little grainy, but here it is, the chakra sound. So this is the description. You want to put your thumb and index fingers together. Thumb and index fingers touch, and the arm is straight. And you place your hands on your knees with this thumb and index finger on your knees. Okay. Now this is the one that this is one of the ones that I need help with. So make sure when you're putting your thumb and index fingers together, just like you see, in the movies, and you put them on your knees. And I know that we all might not be sitting in the right position. And while we're doing this, we're going to be sounding the chakra sound. And if you want to practice, we can all just say, la,
Yeah.
la. right? And you will, I'm telling you, you'll start feeling the buzz. You'll be like, oh my gosh, why do I keep feeling a buzz? It'll build. We're just practicing. We'll go through the whole thing next. Okay, this one is the sacral chakra. And they says to place your hands in your lap with your palms facing upward. The right palm is resting on the left palm. Okay? And then touch your thumbs together and place it on your lap. Right? It's almost like Twister, right? And then the sound for this chakra is VAM, V-A-M. So we want it, and try and do it so that your voice, there's like a hum or a resonance in your voice. Don't just say lam. Really use like the bass, the bass in your voice so that you feel like a vibration when you say it.
Yeah.
Lam. And just as long as you can, you could say it short, you could say it long, just as long as you can. This is just an exercise. I don't want you getting lightheaded or anything. So just put your hands on your lap, the right one on top of the left one, thumbs together, and just say, Lam. Very good. All right. So here is the solar plexus. And we're going to be placing our hands between our heart. And we're going to be putting the right thumb in front of the left thumb and our fingers pointing straight out in front of your heart, even though this is the solar plexus. Oh, heart and your stomach. Okay, both. Yeah. So it would be down here, and you would press your hands together. Make sure your right thumb is in front of your left thumb. And this one is Ram, R-A-M. Ram. Okay. And then we're going to go to the next one. This one is for the heart chakra. And this one, with your right hand only, you place your index finger and thumb touching at your heart center. Okay. And with your left hand, with the same mudra, resting on your knee. And typically you're sitting in a cross-legged style, and your knee would be out to the side. So the right hand is in front of your heart while the left hand is resting on your knee. And the sound for this one is Y-A-M, yam. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely feeling a buzz going on. Anybody else feel themselves buzzing? And we're just practicing.
I know. Is it everybody out in the chat practicing with us?
A lot of stomach. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the next one is for our throat chakra. And with your hand by your stomach, okay, fingers interlaced and the thumb tips touching, and you focus on your heart chakra, but your hands are down by your stomach, and you want them interlaced with your thumbs touching down by your stomach, but you want to focus on that throat chakra when we say this sound. And it's a H-A-M. I can feel that all clearing right away. Okay. So let's move on to the next chakra. And this is our third eye chakra. And you want to put your hands in front of the lower part of your breast. Middle fingers standing up, tip touching. And the other fingers bent at first joint, and but not interlocked. So it would be like this. So you're just pressing up against, and you're the middle fingers standing up and touching. So like you guys can see. All right. And it just reminds me a little bit of this twister for some reason. And you want to put this at the middle or the lower part of your breast when you hold them like this, if you can. Just do the best you can. And this one is AUM. Okay. So the next one and the last one is the crown chakra. We want to place our hands in front of our stomach, our fingers interlaced, but our little fingers pointed upwards. Okay, everybody got that?
Okay.
And our
did we skip the? I'm sorry, but did we skip the third eye, the sixth chakra? I thought we went from throat. No, we didn't.
you know, I do have them numbered, but let me just see.
I think that was
Yeah, no, we just did that one.
Oh,
Just the AUM. That's okay. Let me just try and get back here 1 second.
Okay, sorry about the interruption.
No,
Just wanted to make sure.
that's all right, Terry. You're keeping me on my guard. You're checking up on
He likes
me.
how I mess with her. Don't worry, everybody. We love each other.
We really do. We really do. We have each other's back. All right. So, all right. So the fingers interlaced, the pinkies up, and it's down in front of your stomach. And you want to have that point. The pinkies pointing up is like really hard for me because they're pointing out. It's hard to do. And this one is ANG. Okay. So just take your time. All right. So this is really good. So everybody, we all know that we can all do the hand mudras, and we can all do the hand positions. We know where the hand positions are. We know approximately what the sound is that we're going to be toning. And what they recommend is like 5 to 7 minutes at each chakra, with a little extra time at the chakras that you need attention to. So, but in this instance, we're just going to go ahead and go through each one at a time, almost a little bit quicker than what we did just now. And if anybody else is buzzing already, if you want to just tell me buzz, or yep. Deborah says she's feeling it, buzz in her third eye. Buzzing. So it is, we're just going to go through this, and this is just an exercise. You can take this information, you can take a screenshot, and you can practice this on your own. But it's really very powerful. We all have this information, this access in our own hands. And if you are feeling down in the dumps and you're feeling beat up, and you just do this for 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm letting you know, it really does ignite our inner power. We all have this. And so it really, obviously, I'm really very, very jazzed about this whole process. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this on the stage. Oh, let me see. Maybe this. There. I knew I would get it. Okay. So we're going to start here at the root chakra, and we're just going to move through it real quick. Vam, Lam, Vam, Ram, and then, just do the hand positions the best that you can. And we're just going to run all the way through all of our chakras. Okay. So the root chakra, and we'll do it all together. Lam, Lam, The sacral chakra. Oh, the left, right on top of left. And the solar plexus. And the heart chakra. And the throat chakra. And the third eye chakra. Teasing you, Terry. Hold it here at the breast. And it's the Om. You're right. We didn't do the Om. This one is Om. And the crown chakra. Oh, this graphic is a little different, but the crown chakra is interlaced everything in the pinkies up right down at your breastbone. And this is for the crown chakra, and just focus on your crown chakra. And we'll do the Om for this one. Okay, so my feet are buzzing, and does it raise your vibration? Sherry, you're going to have to let me know. Amy says she's buzzing, and
okay, so
yeah, the last one was tricky. She's buzzing. Amy's buzzing. She'll be doing this often. Very useful. Does it raise your vibration? You'll let me know. It is intended to do that. Oh, I know why my heart is different. Okay, good. So, I just used a little different graphic there for the last one, so that it would be easier to do, because it started at the bottom. I wanted to use that. So that's why the sounds were a little different. So next, we're going to be making a statement for each one of our chakras, and it's to unlock our chakra energy. Okay. So this is a mantra or a statement for each chakra. So for our root chakra, and you want to just focus on where your butt is sitting on the chair, and you want to say, I am here. I am now.
I am now.
I am safe.
Safe.
And then you want to focus on, these also have the yoga moves too. And then you want to focus on your sacral chakra, and you want to say, I am worthy. I am a work of art. I allow my inner self to be seen and expressed. Okay. And then we want to focus on our solar plexus chakra. And we want to say, I have purpose on this planet. And I have strength, confidence, and life energy I need to fulfill it. I have purpose on this planet, and I have the strength, confidence, and life energy I need to fulfill it. That one felt really good to me. I felt a difference there. And then for our heart chakra, what we want to say is, this is just a suggestion. What we want to say is, I love myself unconditionally. I open my heart with compassion and unconditional love for all beings. It's really beautiful. And then the throat chakra, which a lot of people need, this is a common one to work on. What I say matters. I give voice to my truth and inner wisdom. I'm also hearing trust there.
That's beautiful.
Trust. And then the third eye chakra, you want to just focus on the point between your, on the center of your forehead. I see clearly as the obstacles of my ego fall away. I trust my intuitive knowing. And then for our crown chakra, we want to make a statement of, I am one with the universal presence that transcends space and time and pervades all that is.
Yay.
Beautiful, Jean.
Yeah, I love it.
Love that.
So now what I want you to do is I want you to take your pendulum and I want you to test your chakras again and start at the bottom and right beside the other one where you have your paper numbered 1 through 7, right next to it, just see if anything has changed. So start at the very bottom at the root, and if you're sitting down, it will be really, really very much between your legs there. And then you want to move to your sacral chakra, which is 2 fingers below your belly button. Oh, mine's moving now. It's still sluggish.
You're doing. Oh, are you doing bad?
And then you want to move to your solar plexus, 2 fingers above the belly button. And then you want to move to your heart chakra. And then we want to move up to our throat chakra. And let me just do this so that you guys can watch. We'll come up to our throat chakra. Very nice. And come up to our third eye. Very nice. And then up to our root chakra. Oh, I'm sorry, our crown chakra. Mine's swinging because I put it up there. Yep, there it goes. That's the hardest one. You have to find some place where you can see it. But you can also, it's also very much an intention, just like I do for you all. You can say, how is my heart chakra? How is my, throat chakra? You can just hold it here and ask it. And also, everybody already saw my, this is my Reiki doll, right? This is the doll I do long distance Reiki on. And I'll ask, is my client's throat chakra imbalanced? Is my client's solar plexus imbalanced? Is my, and I have done, I've done remote healing and Reiki and use this technique, and it really does work for sure. And have applied the remedies and then check them again, and they do change. So it's very inspirational. All right. So she says, I wish you ladies could see my mouth open wide with amazement.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, Sandra, I'll put it up at the end for all the sounds. Yeah, the sound for the solar plexus. Yeah, I'll show them again. And so Amy says it's the best buzz she ever had. You know what? And isn't this just something? It's available to all of us. I mean, I think this should be taught in preschool. I think it's about brushing your hair. It's I don't know what you call it, but it's maintenance. It's personal. It's personal hygiene to balance our chakras like this. And there's many different ways. There are so many different things you can say, you can do. There's colors. There's tones. There's tuning forks. You can do it so many different ways. And
it's all vibration. It's all vibration. I use one, especially when I'm feeling out of sorts or not, you just feel awkward or odd, or you're a little upset about something. And I'll just go and sit on my bed and breathe. And it's Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. You can just do that over and over again. Shanti is peace. And man, it works every single time with me. I get up and walk out of my bedroom like, yeah, baby. It's all gone. But
Yeah.
it's all the
It's a
sound vibration. Yeah.
beautiful centering technique. Go ahead, Heather.
I wanted to say that since somebody had said something had not balanced, remember, we went through this very quickly. Do it again more slowly, and it will have even more effect.
Oh.
So if something didn't get balanced this time, do it again, but do it at your speed. Like I said, we hurried through this.
Mm-hmm. And I think it was here, Risa says, my sacral is still unbalanced and my third eye is balanced. And,
That's why
you know, if they do recommend 5 to 7 minutes for each with a little bit longer intention on the actual chakra that we want to, but it's important to do all of them. You don't just go and do your sacral and do your sacral. You do all of them each time, maybe a little bit longer intention on your solar plexus. So I wanted you all to see this graphic, and this is what our chakras look like when we're projecting out of the body. And it's really, so the crown chakra here, you can see, oops, I'm pointing at the wrong one. This is the crown chakra. It's pointing upward. See how the cone is shaped and it's pointing upward? And this is our third eye. It's pointing out. This is our throat pointing out. This is our heart chakra pointing out. This is our solar plexus pointing out. This is our sacral pointing out. And the colors are really magnificent and really powerful too. And then you can't even see the root chakra because it's where this person is sitting. And see, they're in the first position. See their fingers, the mudras that they have going on here, and all of the colors. It's really magnificent. And you can imagine that these are like wheels of color. And what we want to do is imagine that the wheels are spinning and that the color is becoming more and more vibrant and more clear, like jewel-like. So sometimes it looks muddy, sometimes it's a little bit dark or has spots in it. And you want to make sure that you just imagine that chakra spinning in that color. So let's say the root chakra, we want red, and we want to imagine our root chakra spinning, and we see it spinning red, and we want to get it as jewel and as like a ruby, a really crystal clear color, jewel tone, vibrant red. And we want to see that spinning. And as it's spinning, it's all of the impurities or all of this slow stuckness is flying off from the centrifugal force. And then we want to intend that this energy that we just cleared our root chakra with, that comes up into the sacral chakra, and we start turning and spinning this orange. And we're spinning this, and we're intending for this to be like a juicy, clear orange color, really vibrant, and make sure that it's clear, make sure that it's moving, make sure that it's the energy is moving away any stuckness, any sluggishness. And then we want to take the energy from the root and the sacral and bring it up to our solar plexus. Each one builds on the next. So I'm just going to go through them because I'm feeling energized to do so. Our solar plexus is yellow. It's lemon. We want to imagine that our solar plexus, that lemon is a vibrant yellow. And that it's like a real lemony, really citrus, really clear jewel tone, bright as the sun, and it's spinning and spinning and spinning. And anything that's sluggish or anything that has a little dark spot or anything is spun off of it. So then we want to take our root, our sacral, our solar plexus, and we want to bring this up to our heart chakra. We want to bring this up to our heart chakra and imagine this beautiful emerald green spinning clockwise and spinning and spinning. And you'll notice that it's not as hard because we have all the momentum from our other chakras moving up into the heart chakra. And it's already spinning, already becoming this really clear emerald green. And then we want to imagine the root, the sacral, the solar, the heart moving up into the throat. This beautiful blue color in our throat, and it's spinning. It's like a sky blue, just a beautiful blue. I can't think of the name. A really beautiful blue. It's a really true blue color, and it's spinning and spinning, almost like a turquoise blue, like a really beautiful color, vibrant, clear, jewel tone blue. And we want to see that chakra spinning and spinning and spinning, and anything that's sluggish, anything that's dark, and any imperfections that are moved out of there until it's this beautiful blue color. We want to start again from the root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, move it all the way up into the third eye. And in our third eye is an indigo color. And we want to watch this indigo moving in a clockwise position. And we want to see this color moving and spinning this really jewel tone, like amethyst kind of a color, and really beautiful, vibrant, really saturated color. And we want to see this saturated, beautiful color spinning in our chakra. And then we wanted to, once this is all clear and bright, we want to come back to our root, and we want to take our sacral, we want to take our solar, we want to take our heart, our throat, our third eye, and we want to bring all of these up to the crown. And remember, our crown is pointed up to the center of the ceiling, up to the center, pointing up to the universe. And we want to see this color spinning and spinning. I'm trying to think of the it's like a crystal lavender, not a lavender. It's like you guys help me. What is the?
It's crystal.
It's a crystal, but it is a beautiful, like a lavender, and you want to see this spinning. It's a very light purple, and you want to see this spinning and clear and really jewel tone, and we want to see this very clear and very energized. And I actually see all the colors. I see a lot of different colors, sort of like a kaleidoscope almost spinning in this as well. So there's a lot of activity in my crown chakra as well. But yeah, it is definitely, it's not as clear as a white. It's like a light color purple, very light color purple. And then we want to come back to our center, and we want to come back to our heart chakra, and we want to just relax. We want to take a deep breath in, and then exhale. And this is another picture, and you can just relax. And this is just to activate. There's so many different ways to activate our chakras, clear our chakras. And this is one, it says, your true work in this life is to keep lifting your own frequency, because everything in life comes as a result of the vibration we are all in. We all have responsibility, access, the privilege, availability of our own energetic forces. And this is the color of the crown chakra up here that I was trying to think of. But here's the root chakra. Here's your solar. Here's your sacral. Here's your solar plexus. This is the heart. And look at the way this goes in. And look at the way, it's just amazing. This is our throat chakra. This is our third eye, and this is our crown chakra here that goes pointed up. I just love the graphics. I love the imagery. I love the jewel tone. I love the activity. And if you're feeling beat up, if you're feeling like you just had a fight with somebody, or you had an argument with somebody, or you had somebody at work do something to you, and don't try not to stay in those lower vibrational energies. It's really important for us to take responsibility for our own energy, our own frequency, and raise our own vibrations. Yeah. And this is something that can be done as quick as 5 or 10 minutes, or you could take 30, 40, 50 minutes and do this. But man, it is really a big difference especially for this time of year. It's a difficult time of year for the sun not being out very long, whatever it is that you have challenges with. And you can do this with your kids. I encourage you to do this with your kids. Oh, Sherry, she was saying magenta. I know, I couldn't think of it's a light color. It's like a light purple, but I couldn't think of what it was called. And I really, it's really exciting. And ladies, let me know what you feel or what you found when you rechecked your chakras.
Well, I found that they were all now spinning in the clockwise direction, but my heart was still a little disordered. But the other ones, they all kind of came back online.
Mine were all spinning before and, the earlier and the later. But on the last one, it was more deliberate. It seemed more in control and not quite so fast and furious.
How interesting, Joan.
Yeah.
I think you could really feel the power of the intention of what we were doing. And I was absolutely amazed at how well it could communicate. And I expected more of mine to be kind of off, but after we did that, it was perfect. So I really appreciate that. It's great.
Yeah. And I was going to say I only had one that wasn't really working well, and it is working. It did form a circle afterwards, but a very weak and very hesitant one. So it's improved. It's not perfect yet, but it is improved, and everything else was much stronger.
I have to say mine were all pretty much open and strong, except for the solar plexus, which improved like the others once we did that. So that was interesting.
And how did everybody's overall
Kundalini meditation almost every day anyway? That is a chakra balancing meditation. Kelly, can't think of her name. But anyway, it's a Kundalini, and I just love doing it.
Oh, that's great.
So you do that every day? When do you do that? I mean, like in the mornings or
In the mornings, yeah. In the morning. Kelly, what is your name?
And Stacy says her throat was back and forth in the beginning and all clear and steady circles after. Love the toning practice. One of my favorite exercises. Yeah.
That's really neat.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's the mudras, it's the toning, it's the colors, it's the focus, it's the intention. It's getting to know our own body, our own that's how she is. Okay, nice.
This is Kelly, yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
Kelly Howe. It's a wonder. It's only 35 minutes and it really does help.
Is she on YouTube? Is that
I don't know. That's just the album cover.
Oh, okay. I'll do a search for that. I'll bet we can find it.
HOWELL.
A lot of good resources on YouTube.
There are, for sure.
And it's kind of neat to experiment with the different things. Like I go through like the chanting and chanting, meditation, sound with, I have a sound bowl. That's really cool. I mean, it's really nice to mix it up. And
I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, it's so important for us to understand this is ancient knowledge. Yes. It was given to mankind to use and benefit from, and it's been hidden and condemned and made people feel awkward about it for centuries. And it's so wonderful now that we can revive this and use it to benefit our lives, because it certainly does.
Jean, I also forgot to mention. I forgot to mention you can also use crystals for healing, and different crystals, the different colors, or you could just use the crystal or the clear crystal quartz on each one as we're doing that as well. So there's so many different ways to work on our chakras and raise our vibration and heal ourselves and to take care of our own energy. Because there's, sometimes there's some energies that are just, and it's really important not to wallow. It's important to feel it and get it out and vent and then move on. Try not to wallow. And if you feel things creeping up from 2 days ago that you're still holding a grudge on, work on your chakras, work on the clearing. And and it's really important for us to take care of our own energy and vibration.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. I had forgotten some of these. You learn them in yoga class, and I don't go to a yoga practice anymore. I totally forgotten about how wonderful they are. So yeah, the mudras, the sounds, and the next thing would be breathing.
Right.
Yeah.
Flush
Yeah,
the toilet and let it
absolutely.
go. I'm with you, Lark. Let it go.
You know,
And
and
then we all have been saying that for a long time. Let it go. Get it cleaned
so
out.
there's also the auric field, which is all incorporated with this. And this is our true, and Terry Lee, you can attest to this. This is our true energy, our soul's vibration, our true essence, the
Mhm.
energy that we came here with, embodied this physical vehicle. And the essence that we leave here with is this energy that we're feeling in our chakras, in our auric field. This is our light body, our energy body, our true essence. We are all energy beings and light beings, and it's the frequency and vibration that we carry in this body. So it is really, it's the empowerment. It's important for you to not feel stuck, or not feel, trapped, or not feel, unable to make changes for yourself, or to do
Yeah.
anything for yourself.
You feel like a victim.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
helpless. We all have this resource that we can have for all of us. And it is important that we take our own sovereignty
Yes.
and take control of our energy and vibration, and work on building this and maintaining it and keeping it healthy, as well as sharing it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wanted
there it
to
is.
share this real quick as you were talking about our auric layers. We have 12
Yes.
auric layers
Yes.
that we know about. So you can imagine how important it is to keep our chakras balanced because of all these layers.
There's tons more information, you guys. I really just scratched the surface. I had so much more information. I thought I just can't, because there's an emotional body with all of these things. All of these mantras that we spoke about. I think your dogs are on a timer there, Terry Lee.
Sorry. Somebody at my door. I'm just
But it is it's just scratching the surface. You guys, do check it out yourself if you're interested. Come back and watch this again later. Try and do them for a longer period of time. If you want to watch this again, you can just pause the video and do each mudra and each sound on your own at a slower pace, and then move it up and then do it again. And I just wanted to run through the whole process, because I know that we would feel a difference. And I know that for myself, especially with this time of year, it's important for me to keep, like, I'm going to be up for another 5 hours. It's really important for us to be responsible for our own energy and our own frequency.
Well, thank you, Jean. You packed so much information
I
into
know,
this
and it was so much
presentation.
fun.
Perfect.
It really was fun. I like these interactive, and I know the chat does too. They love it when we
This
do
was
this.
very good. Thank you.
So thank you,
Yes.
Jean.
And test your chakras, and get yourself a Reiki doll. And a lot of them, they recommend getting like a bear, because bears have the arms and the legs. But get whatever you can, a little teddy bear or a little Reiki doll, and start practicing with your friends. It's available to all of us.
It absolutely is. Oh, thank you so much. And ladies, thank you all for being here. And I love it when Terry Suzuki's here and not in Japan. Yay!
The whole gang. Yeah, that's great.
Having the whole gang here. Ladies, thanks for the last 12 months and all your hard effort in these presentations.
As far as
I think
the
we're
last
brilliant.
2 years.
Yeah, and we've been doing this for 2 years. I hope you're up for it again next year. I really appreciate it, and I think the chat appreciates what we're doing. So I hope to see everybody again next year. And until then, happy holidays to all of you. And ladies, do you have anything you want to say before we leave? Any
What you're
shows
doing next?
you'd like to talk about?
No, I just want to thank you,
Please,
Priscilla.
Joan.
As long as we have people here, if anybody in the chat has a suggestion for a topic that they'd like to hear, if we're
Great
doing this
idea.
next year, let us know.
Yes,
But
please
some of us
email
are
us.
scraping the barrel for ideas.
Yeah,
Right.
Isn't it ridiculous? I mean, come on, it's just 2 ideas a year, but it just seems so hard for some reason.
Yeah.
No. But
Well,
nevertheless, we'll do it. Anyway, ladies, thank you again.
I
And
want to thank everybody out there in the chat. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Your information and your comments are greatly appreciated. And what you can do, all of us are doing really beautiful shows right now. Subscribe and go to our community page. They'll all be mentioned and noticed there. So we can get into more things.
absolutely. And let us know if you have ideas. We love to hear your
Yeah.
ideas. Until next year, then, for the Wisdom
Oh my
Circle,
gosh.
signing off. And please join us again next year.
Right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.